Have the characteristics to be an online business owner or even an entrepreneur? Are you disciplined enough, and are you self-motivated enough? Are you consistent enough? These are all things I get asked by people. And the one thing I always say to them is, are you coachable? Are you willing to take advice? Are you willing to listen, to learn, to research, to show up? Those are huge things when you start an online business. And if you're not self-driven and self-motivated, then I would stick to your 9 to 5, stick to a job, stick to being told what to do and just going through the motions of that, right? Not everyone is cut out to be a business owner, and we do know people or need people that love their jobs and thrive on them. And this side hustle is definitely something you can do while you do the job. So if you feel like, okay, I just want to do it as a side hustle, I want to give it a try. But the truth is, when you're doing this, you can't really try it. You've got to go all in and commit if you want your online business to succeed. I've been selling online and had online sales for 13 years, nearly 14 years. I started an Etsy store, then a website and a selfie platform, and now I just have Stand Store on Etsy, right? And I've had close to over 10,000 sales, which is like nearly $250,000 over the last 14 plus years. And for some of you, you think, well, that might not be a lot. Of course, I'd like to make that every year, but that's while I was working full time, while I was working part time, while I was, raising my daughter and just living my life. So I had a very full life, right? So if an online business is what you want to do, the number one thing is you have to be coachable. You have to be consistent, disciplined, and show up. Those are big things. And if you don't have that, then you should really seriously think or rethink whether or not you should do an online business. And that's the God's honest truth, because it requires you to take it seriously as a business, to take advice, to do research, and to show up. It's not a slot machine that you put money in and you pull it and then the money just comes out, right? It's your own, and you need to put your own stamp on it, your own brand on it, and show up for yourself every single day. Even when it's on automation, you're going to go in here and see if people are messaging you. You're going to see your stats. You're going to watch your analytics and see what's performing well and seeing what's not. So if that's something that you're interested in, even if you're working full time, go to the top of my profile, grab my free resources I have created for you. I've also created several guides. There's 2 courses that you can also take and resell. They can be your first products in your store, and you can make a profit of either 80% or 100% depending on what course you take. That's where you're going to learn your skills about automation, business development, and marketing. And my name is Susan. I would love to help you start an online business in 2025, but also you have to ask yourself whether you are serious enough and whether you are coachable.